Gotta get real with y'all, man. SmackDown this past week was a blunder. If it wasn't for the Bloodline stuff and a few other segments, it would have been the biggest waste of time, to say the least. But all things considered, Sami Zayn did show up. He did cut one hell of a promo with Paul Heyman. It hypes up the story. It pushed it further. And we also saw Jey make his return. Now, I showed you this picture just a second ago. But the biggest thing that happened on SmackDown was Sami Zayn telling Jey, hey, we may not have another chance to talk, but I want you to know that I acknowledge you. Sami Zayn is telling Jey the one thing Jey needed to hear to turn on Roman. Now, Paul Heyman did inform Jimmy that he wants Jey and Jimmy to stay away from the Elimination Chamber. He wants Jimmy and Jey to stay away from SmackDown next week. So it appears that they won't be ringside for the Sami Zayn Championship match. Now, we all know they're all going to get involved. They kept Solo off of TV this week as well, so we could kind of forget that they even exist. It seems like Roman Reigns wants to handle Sami all by himself, but we all know for a fact that Roman, being the baddie that he is, being the big bad wolf, he's going to need a little backup to retain those titles simply because they're in Canada. Sami Zayn's going to be in Super Saiyan mode. He's going to be ready to take out Roman. But Jey is going to be the X factor. He might finally fully turn on the Bloodline, or he might fully commit to the Bloodline and help his Usos, his brother, Jimmy, and Roman. Now it's going to come down to family, all right? They're playing that card, and that's how Roman is likely to walk out of the chamber with the belts to face Cody at Mania. Or will something else happen? We just don't know. What I do know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting because Sami Zayn has brought a whole nother layer to this Bloodline story, and it hasn't disappointed. So I'm sure it's not going to disappoint. I can't wait to see what happens next. I don't really expect much from SmackDown next week, even though they are in Montreal and they're probably going to do a pretty solid go-home show for the pay-per-view to hype it up to get us to tune in. But if I'm going to be honest with y'all, it's going to be probably another show that's going to be filler and just a throwaway. This past week showed exactly what happens when Roman is not there, when Kevin Owens is not there, when Sami doesn't have a match, and so on and so forth. The list goes on. There's a lot of shit that could have happened on SmackDown that just didn't, and they're saving it. I get it. Elimination Chamber is being hyped up. It's one of the most must-see Elimination Chambers, despite not having the title being defended in the chamber, so I thought that was cool. And yeah, I was thinking of what to say next, but I think I'm done. That's it. Jimmy and Jey, what's going to happen with them? Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Ultimately, I think Sami's getting screwed over, and he is definitely not winning the belt. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.